Ladies and gentlemen, here we're doing one of those things where we watch the latest run off the GFS that is hot off the presses. And so this is only getting us up to about hour 186, I think. But it continues to show what all or a lot of the models show, which is some type of cyclonic formation in the CAG, the Central American Gyre region, which could lead to hurricane development, which could then crash into the United States of America. You see right there? Boom. So I'm not going to piddle around talking to y'all about other stuff while these boxes fill out, because this is the 00Z 18Z GFS, and it shows potential trouble in less than 10 days. Are you feeling the pre-eclipse energy? The eclipse will be full or doing its thing in about 24 hours. And are you feeling the geomagnetic storm energy? It's doing its thing right now as it hits planet Earth from the X4.5 glancing blow. It's about G8 up in your face, rattling around in your brain waves, electrifying all the microplastics in your noggin. How are my North Carolinians doing? You guys, some of your areas got over 20 inches of rain. This thing wasn't a hurricane, but it definitely had hurricane impacts. Multiple areas getting over 17 or 16 inches, 17, 15, 17, 20, 18. Here was the earlier gem showing about a Category 2 story moving over the Cuba and then over the Florida. And, oh my gosh, did you see the 18Z GFS? Well, if not, I will show it to you. But yeah, and we know no matter what, the next 50 days are just going to be wild on almost every level. And that includes possible hurricanes and, dare I say, earthquakes? Question mark, asterisk. Anywho, but like, this is definitely showing development, around the 25th through 28th. So I would definitely pay attention. You had the 6th largest earthquake in Texas history near Midland, Texas, which is one of the most interesting places in Texas. We can talk about that some other time. And Jay wants to know, does anyone know if glass cock got broken? I think that's a play on words. I would guess glass cock is fine. Yeah, so, American oil is called West Texas Intermediate. And that's the West Texas to Midland, Odessa part they're talking about where most of it comes out of. Anyway, they've got a city called Midland. It's off the major highway. Very interesting place. You should go check it out sometime. It's no joking matter. North Carolina. P. Diddy Combs, the guy allegedly behind the assassination of Tupac and then Biggie. And I think he assassinated rock and roll as well. No, I probably made that up. Anyway, he's been arrested. Major flooding continues across Central Europe and is now set to push into Italy. If you are seeing beautiful lights tonight, you are lucky. Hey, let's check back on our Christmas. It is 100 days away. It's probably going to be a weird Christmas. Oh, it has it just kind of, okay, nobody knows what's going to happen. We watch model run after model run to get ideas and trends and patterns. If you noticed, the last run and then this one are kind of showing it. The 18Z showed it kind of sit in place over here. Now this one's showing it kind of sitting in place here. But if there was a notable takeaway from this run, it's the fact that it's strengthening it pretty nastily. 960, that brings us Category 3, strong Category 3, just as it moves over Cuba. So that's not a good trend. Hey, it's dumping snow in June Lake right now. The major fire that broke out, liquid gas It's still burning, and they say it'll probably burn for at least a day. And they're watering everything around it to keep everything around it in the neighborhoods from catching on fire. That's so crazy. And that's probably not good for the air around there. And the typhoon that blew through China definitely did some major damage to a lot of stuff. That's going to leave a mark. It definitely would never advise you to ride your moped or motorcycle during a hurricane, but you're free to do whatever you want. And then there's super major nasty flooding in Myanmar, which is taking over 113 lives. That's not good. You've also got major, super nasty, dangerous, deadly flooding in Mexico. And hey, if you stayed with me this long, Dutch Sense, who's one of the best predictors at earthquakes, if you can predict earthquakes, he does a pretty good job, in my opinion. He's watching the West Coast, California now, as well as several other locations, and it's been pretty earthquakey. And he is forecasting a M6 plus in California, I think, in the next week. Take it with a grain of salt, but definitely take it, So, yeah, in less than 10 days, right now the GFS is predicting borderline Cat 4 heading towards southern Florida as we tick out the boxes. Man, this earthquake energy, this eclipse energy being super stressful to me. How have you been doing? It's like we're all just kind of hanging in there, This is a building in China, I believe. It was hit by a typhoon. It's got chunks of it falling off. And multiple models, multiple signals from ensembles are saying, yeah, we definitely need to watch this area. The moon is beautiful, isn't it? Is a Japanese phrase that is a poetic way of saying, I love you. The phrase is thought to have originated with Japanese novelist Natsumi Soseki. Now you know. Say a prayer for me, and I'll say a prayer for you. And the craziest thing about the fire in Deer Park, which is to me like everything around Houston and down all the way until you get to Galveston is Houston. Well, that's not technically true, I don't think. Anyway, it happened right next to Walmart, so when it happened, everybody was like, holy shit! I don't know, it's not something you see every day. So shout out to all my fellow Texans, Houstonians. I love y'all. Ensemble probabilities continue to increase. All right, if you want to be creeped out and stressed out by something, I don't think this asteroid 2024. Oh, no. It's big. It's like half a kilometer. It's really big. But it's going to pass like 2.5, 2.6 lunar distances from the moon. But they just found it. So if you want to be creeped out by something, all right, sure. Creeped out that they've just found a giant asteroid. But it's no danger of hitting us. Yeah. But you should be able to see it in the sky if you're looking with fancy binoculars or telescopes and you're really smart and you're really good at that type of shit. Here comes politics. Here comes politics. Right down politics road. No, that's not politics. That's infrastructure. Hello. How are you? I am the moon. And Saturn's like, hey, I'm Saturn. And I'm like, hi, I'm T. Anywho, Mars retrograde. And the moon is almost full. That's so amazing. But some people be like, Saturn's flat or whatever. Holy shift. Is now a good time to mention that I'm having a fundraiser. First, let me mention thank you to Charles and Brittany and anyone who's ever contributed to me and anyone who's ever watched a video. Also, if you'd like to contribute, make a donation. I got PayPal and Venmo links in the thingy, in the information box. But yeah, look at this. It's pretty earthquakey, bro. If the 6 is there, then you've had some bang, 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 bang. I guess I should choose another sound symbol, like whatever. The ASMR. Yeah. Oh yeah, and then I'm having more car trouble. And then when you have car trouble, you got to pay for that shit. Not this type of car trouble though. These repairs would be way more than what I'm looking at. This is North Carolina. Man, remember back in like 2018, I used to say shit like, I just need a hug. I want to be held. I don't say that shit anymore on my YouTube channel. But I still think it. All right. All right. It's definitely not a good time to judge people. I haven't watched this clip, but a bunch of people in the weather Twitter community were talking about it. Apparently, somebody tried to drive through a thing they shouldn't drive through. So their vehicle got stuck, and then they're stuck in the vehicle. And then one of the weather storm chaser guys was videotaping himself up by the people in the vehicle. And then I thought the bridge collapsed. I don't know. I'm literally watching it with you for the first time ever. I think they got the people out. Everything was okay. I guess the bridge collapsed first. Well, this guy's famous. Him and Reed Timmer. They're the famous weather people. And then who's the other one? Some Velocity Max. And then the Ryan Hall, y'all. Those are the famous people. Reed Timmer watching the threat of severe weather on Wednesday afternoon and evening across parts of Nebraska and Kansas. This includes the risk of supercells and even an isolated tornado or two during the evening. We're watching for an activating line, storm chaser mode. There you go. I'm stressed out. I'm lonely. And can I say something? Like, I made a video, I think back in 2014, saying, like, hey, protect President Obama. And then everybody got mad at me. And it's like, no, like, protect ex-President Donald Trump, man. Like, if somehow Trump got assassinated or Kamala or Biden got assassinated, that is not going to help America in any way, shape, or motherfucking form. It is only going to destabilize things and make everything worse. And the last thing anybody wants right now is for everything to just get worse. So please protect yourself and protect President Trump or ex-President Trump and Kamala and Biden. Play defense and stay cool. Can we please have a good Thanksgiving and Christmas regardless of who wins, if we even have an election? Oh no, I might have just locked Grimes into my fractal. All right, are we ready to complete? How many more frames did we get? Ooh, we're into the 288s. Let's hit this banger and see what happens. Oh, that would be bad for... Where's Mar-a-Lago? Is it down here? I think it's like here. It's below Jupiter, or south of Jupiter, shall I say. Oh my God, dude. And no matter, it's like the 50 days, 49 days leading up to the election are going to be crazy, and every day is going to be getting crazier. And then the 50 days after are going to be super crazy. I don't think it's going to be fun. Whoa. Yeah, dude, this is... This is one to why if I had a gut feeling about one being really bad, this would be the gut feeling time. And then we might get one in October that's really bad. Anyway. Someone who I love and adore on Sunday was lecturing me about how I don't have a really great 5-year, 10-year plan. I was like, I don't know how anybody on earth could put together a solid 5 or 10-year plan unless you were a trillionaire and owned underground bunkers. I still think, if you were stuck in an underground bunker for like more than a week, especially a year or two, you'd be like, I can't take it. I don't want to be underground anymore. Anyway, I was talking about probably too much shit. Crazy. Is anybody even listening anymore? It almost looks like a Fujiwara thing trying to happen. Boom. That would just be bad for all of Florida. And then North Carolina, who just got hit. So that would hit the same place that just got mauled by tons of rain. And, I don't know. 18 inches, 12 hours, that's a 1,000-year flood. Well, there you go. God bless everyone. Stay cool. Hope you have a great day. Pray for me, I'll pray for you. Merry Christmas, happy holidays. And God bless everyone.